Hey guys, welcome to the Camping Camper. This is Barrett. Today we're going to go over one of the easiest ways to get your rig level without auto level. So having a fifth wheel without an auto level system hasn't really been a big deal to me. I actually have just saw so many problems with auto levels and people's complaints about it that when I was shopping for a camper, I purposely searched one out that didn't have an auto level on it, which some people like it. Is just more problems that I wanted to avoid personally. So for the last couple of years, I've used a stick-on bubble level that goes on the side and the front of the camper, and those are pretty small. They're just the little ones you get at Walmart, and it just gives you a gradual idea of if it's level or not. I'm really not that picky when it comes to getting perfectly level, so they work out pretty easy for me. And now if you are picky, one of the easier ways to do this is to get one of the Bluetooth modules that go in the camper. A lot of people have really good luck out of those. A lot of people really like them. I personally went for it a couple of years ago. I bought one and it just let me down. It didn't work the best. Now, it's not going to be the biggest name brand out there that a lot of people like and love, but I'm not going to throw that company under the bus yet because they are going to send me a newer version, an updated version that's supposed to work better, and I've just not got a chance to test that out. They're having supply chain issues and stuff just like the rest of the world is right now, and so I'm not going to hold that against them. So in the meantime, I got an extra large bubble level to mount on the front of the camper. Now right there's supposed to be this mirror that's actually got a patent number on there, and it's the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. But that mirrored finish is supposed to basically help you back into the hitch, but it's never worked, and the mirroring only lasted about a year on there before it just turned black. So I like the idea of a large bubble level as I can see it from inside the truck. With the small ones, sometimes I can kind of see where the level is when I'm getting side to side level, but a lot of times I can't. Now there are many types of these large bubble levels. I decided to use this one from Hopkins. It was designed to last longer in the sun without fading, as the level indicators are made of the plastic frame, so they aren't printed where they will fade or anything like that. As far as the installation, it was pretty simple and straightforward. I had thought about removing the mirror, but it was pretty well adhered there, and I thought I'd see if I could just leave it intact and see if it would stay intact when I drilled the pilot holes through to mount the level. Now, obviously this installation is done better if your RV is perfectly level. Mine was slightly off where I had it in storage, so I just decided to try to compensate and correct the angle slightly when I installed it. I found the location where I wanted to mount it. Then I drilled a hole for one of the screws on one side. I figured that if I had the screw on one side, I could adjust it a little easier and get the angle better that I wanted it to before I put the second hole in. After I was more comfortable where the location was, I did go ahead and put the second hole in. But before I tightened the screws down on both sides, I did pull the other one out. I squirted some sealant in behind the screws, and that way it would help be watertight. I did also go around the whole thing with sealant afterwards just to be on the safe side. So I've only used this on a trip or two so far. It seems to work out a lot better. I can tell whenever my rig's mostly level from in the driver's seat, especially when you combine it with the drive-up curved levelers. It just works out really good, and it's a mechanical system. There's no electronic aspects of the system to fail or anything like that, and it's just kind of always ready and always on. The only downside that I would say is that, you know, it's not that appealing of a look to have the big old leveler on the front of your camper, but it makes it easy. And honestly, with it being clear like that, I don't think very many people are going to notice. Now, I have saw some that have like the neon green area of the level, and those do stand out a little bit more, just in my opinion. So guys, thanks for sticking around for this DIY project. If you like this, you're interested in this specific bubble level, I'll leave some affiliate links down below for our Amazon page. Be sure to check them out if you're interested. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.
Do not forget to hit that subscribe button.